Welcome everyone. We have a thrilling announcement to make. Circle your calendars for Ms Bell Pum and Horse McGorse's grand wedding on Saturday, 1st of November at 8 in the evening. Isn't it exciting? Now, let's talk about our soon-to-be newlyweds. Ms Bell Pum, our Madame Butterfly, is a woman of grace and charm, known for her infectious laughter and incredible cooking skills. Horse McGorse, on the other hand, is a man of mystery and wit, always keeping us on our toes with his unpredictable antics. Their relationship, filled with laughter, love, and a fair share of friendly banter, is truly one of a kind. Together, they make a quirky and lovable pair, ready to embark on a new journey of marital bliss. So, mark the date, folks. It's going to be a memorable event. Now, in celebration of Halloween and the upcoming wedding, we present to you an ultra-sticky caramel apple recipe. This recipe is all about that thick, chewy caramel coating that could practically glue your lips together, in the best way, of course. To start off with, you'll need 6 medium-sized apples, preferably Granny Smith or Honeycrisp, washed and dried. You'll also need 300 grams of brown sugar, 100 grams of unsalted butter, 200 milliliters of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of fine sea salt, and wooden sticks or skewers. Begin by preparing your apples. Insert the sticks into the top of each apple through the stem end. Set them on a parchment paper-lined tray and chill in the fridge. This helps the caramel stick to the apples. Next, it's time to make the caramel. In a heavy saucepan, combine your brown sugar, butter, and heavy cream. Heat gently over medium-low, stirring constantly until the butter melts and the sugar dissolves. Bring this mixture to a gentle boil, stirring frequently until it reaches between 118 to 120 degrees Celsius. This temperature ensures the caramel is chewy and ultra-sticky, not brittle. Once your caramel is at the right temperature, remove it from the heat and stir in the vanilla extract and salt. It will bubble a bit, but don't be alarmed. Let it cool for about 3 to 5 minutes so it thickens slightly. Now comes the fun part, coating the apples. Tilt the saucepan and swirl each apple in the caramel, coating evenly. Allow any excess caramel to drip off, then set the apples back on the parchment paper. Finally, let them cool at room temperature for about 30 minutes until the caramel firms up. Once set, your caramel apples will be glossy, dense, and very sticky. Be careful handling them. Before we finish, here are a few tips for maximum stickiness. First, don't overheat your caramel beyond 120 degrees Celsius. Higher temperatures make it hard instead of tacky. Second, if the caramel gets too thick while dipping, gently rewarm it over low heat. And lastly, for extra adhesion, you can briefly roll the coated apples in crushed nuts or sprinkles before the caramel fully sets. So, are you ready for a softer, creamy caramel that's easier to bite? Or do you prefer the ultra-sticky, mouth-shut style? And there you have it. Glossy, dense, and super sticky caramel apples to delight your taste buds this Halloween. Let's dive into the world of our characters, starting with the charming Ms Bell Pum and her delightful family. Right off the bat, we have Ms Bell Pum. She's our very own Madame Butterfly, and it's important to address her by her full name. There's a certain elegance to it, don't you think? With her vibrant personality, she's always at the center of any event, making things lively and interesting. Next, we have Ms Bell Pum's sister, Hauve. She's as sweet as candy floss and has a heart as big as her round figure. She's the mother of 3 adorable children. Pole, the eldest, is a male polar bear who's as strong and sturdy as they come. He's the protective elder brother to his sisters, Nuddles and Zoe. Nuddles, the youngest, is a female golden bear. She's as golden-hearted as her fur suggests, and she's got sprinkles in her pants, adding a dash of colour and fun everywhere she goes. Zoe, the middle child, is made of candy floss, just like her mum. With her round figure and short yellow hair in pigtails, she's a sight to behold. She's a Flossie, and she's as adorable as they come. Their arch nemesis is Horse McGorse, who, in our eyes, is a villain. He's always trying to portray us as mischievous and outrageous, but we know better, don't we? He's just a goody two-shoes, always trying to steal the spotlight. Now, let's not forget about Ms Bell Pum's and Howvy's mother, Kirtleloo. She's so large, she needs to be rolled in the door, but don't let her size fool you. She's as soft-hearted as they come, and she's the pillar of strength for her family. And then we have the newer characters, the cousins, Jimbo Jun, Fool a Hool, Green My Q, and the main cousin, Fiddly Widdly Piddly. They're a colourful bunch, each with their own unique traits, adding spice to our story. That's the sweet and fascinating family of Ms Bell Pum. Stay tuned to meet more characters. We're back with more exciting characters to introduce. This time, we're meeting the cousins. First up, we have the cousin known as Jimbo Jun, a sprightly character with a knack for finding himself in the most unusual predicaments. Jimbo Jun, despite his often confounding situations, always manages to bring a sense of joy and laughter to the most mundane of days. His antics are a source of endless amusement for the family. Then we have Fool a Hool. Don't let the name fool you. Fool a Hool is the wisest of the lot. He's the one everyone turns to when they need advice. He's the calm in the storm, the voice of reason among the cacophony. With Fool a Hool around, there's always a solution to every problem. Next on our list is Green My Q. A character as unique as his name, Green My Q is the artist of the family. He sees the world in a different light, bringing colour and vibrancy to everything around him. His creativity adds a touch of magic to the family's everyday life. And last but not least, we have the main cousin, Fiddly Widdly Piddly. Now, Fiddly Widdly Piddly is the heart and soul of the family. He's the one who keeps them all together. He's the glue that binds this eccentric bunch into a family. He's the one who makes sure everyone is heard, everyone is loved, and everyone belongs. Each of these cousins brings their own flavour to the mix, making the family a vibrant tapestry of personalities, quirks, and talents. They each play their role in the narrative, adding depth and richness to the story, making it more relatable and enjoyable for everyone. The family wouldn't be the same without them. They are the spice that adds flavour to the family's life, the thread that weaves the family together, and the stars that light up their world. Our family of characters is getting bigger and more interesting, isn't it? Let's take a little journey back to Halloween 2019, a night that came with an unexpected try to imagine. The night was alive, the air buzzing with the sweet smell of candy and the delightful sound of children's laughter. The homes in the neighbourhood were lit with jack-o'-lanterns, their flickering faces creating a playful ambience on the walkways. Everyone was enjoying the festive atmosphere of the year's most chilling night. But amidst the joy and merriment, an unforeseen event was about to take place. There was a family, the Johnsons, who were known for their charming corgi Cuddles. Everyone adored Cuddles, especially the little ones who loved giving him treats. But on this particular Halloween, Cuddles wasn't feeling his best. As the night deepened, the Johnsons were engrossed in handing out candy to the trick-or-treaters. Among the happy crowd was an adorable baby, cosily dressed as a pumpkin, who showed a keen interest in Cuddles. The baby reached out to pet Cuddles, his small fingers brushing against the dog's soft fur. But what followed next caught everybody off guard. In an unforeseen twist that could be called a Halloween surprise, poor Cuddles had a minor tummy upset, shocking the little pumpkin and everyone around. The crowd was taken aback, while the baby's parents quickly came to his aid. Amidst the surprise, once the baby was cleaned, he simply chuckled, unbothered by the brief commotion. This unexpected turn of events made the Halloween of 2019 unforgettable, something the neighborhood would fondly recall for years to come. Indeed, that was a Halloween to remember. It's been a whirlwind of excitement, hasn't it? We started off our journey with the joyous news of Ms Bell Pum and Horse Magorce's upcoming wedding, a celebration we're all eagerly anticipating. Then we dived headfirst into the sticky, sweet world of our ultra-sticky caramel apple recipe. Remember the key ingredients? Brown sugar, vanilla extract, and cream, all combined to create a tantalizing treat for your taste buds this Halloween. We also took a stroll down memory lane with our beloved characters. Ms Bell Pum, the elegant Madame Butterfly, her sister Hauve, and her delightful brood, Pole, Nuddles, and Zoe, all made of candy floss, and of course the notorious Horse Magorce. We even introduced you to some new faces, the cousins Jimbo Jun, Fool Ahool, Green My Q, and Fiddly Widdly Piddly. Thank you for joining us on this fun-filled journey. We hope to see you at the wedding, and don't forget to try the caramel apple recipe. And now, for a little Fright Night fun, we bring you a Halloween scare from our very own Ms Bell Pum. Known for her charming elegance and sweet disposition, Ms Bell Pum decided to shake things up this year with a prank that left everyone on their toes. Picture this. The room was dimly lit, with shadows dancing on the walls. Suddenly, a ghostly figure appeared, draped in white and floating eerily across the room. The guests froze, their eyes wide with fright. But wait, was that a giggle we heard? The ghostly figure pulled off its hood to reveal Ms Bell Pum, her eyes twinkling with mirth. The room erupted into laughter, the tension broken as quickly as it had built. Madame Butterfly fanned herself, trying to regain her composure, while Horse Magorce chuckled heartily, clapping his candy floss hands in delight. Even the young ones, Pole, Nuddles, and Zoe, joined in, their laughter ringing through the room. Well, that was certainly a Halloween to remember. Thanks for joining us, and brace your bums for next year. Let's end this video with a story about our host, Ms Bell Pum. Known for her elegance and charm, she's a character that always keeps us on our toes. This Halloween, she hosted a party that none of us will forget anytime soon. Ms Bell Pum, with her mischievous sense of humour, decided to add a little twist to the festivities. She disguised herself as a ghost, draped in white and floating around the room. The guests were terrified, their eyes wide with fright. But then a giggle echoed in the room. The ghostly figure pulled off its hood to reveal Mrs Bell Pum, her eyes twinkling with amusement. The room erupted in laughter, the tension broken as quickly as it had built. But that was not the end of the surprises for the night. As the guests recovered from the prank, a series of unexpected incidents unfolded. Madame Butterfly accidentally spilt her punch all over Horse Magorce, who took it in stride and laughed it off. The young ones, Pole, Nuddles, and Zoe, started a spontaneous candy apple eating contest, their faces smeared with caramel and their smiles wider than ever. Through all of this, Ms Bell Pum was the perfect host, her laughter echoing through the room, her spirit infectious. She made sure everyone was having a good time, her charm and warmth making the night truly unforgettable. And that, folks, is the story of Ms Bell Pum. What a character she is! She turned a simple Halloween party into a night full of laughter, surprises, and memories that we'll cherish forever. So here's to Ms Bell Pum, the hostess with the mostest, and the Halloween party that we'll remember for years to come.